Car Crushers 2. It's a game about crashing cars. BeamNG Drive is also a game about crashing cars. However, not everyone can play it, because not everyone has a good system that can run it. For example, my Intel Celeron was barely getting 10 frames per second. So in this video, we are going to see which game is better, starting with Car Crushers 2. So I'm in Car Crushers 2, and all I need to do now is find a tree. I've put all the destruction quality on high, so it should... Holy moly, that's 80 miles per hour. Right, we're going to do this at 30 miles per hour. Right, that was... I wouldn't say good, but then I also wouldn't say bad. Right, so moving on to BeamNG Drive. Now we're in BeamNG Drive. First of all, I need to find a tree. Right, so same again, 30 miles per hour into a tree. Right, that was about 30. And, right, so as expected, BeamNG Drive has better graphics. Moving on to the next test. So what you'll need to play Car Crushers 2, you need a CPU with a speed of 1.6 GHz or better. You need 1 GB of RAM and just any device with that on it. The minimum requirements to run BeamNG Drive, you need Windows 7, you need a processor with, I would say, about 3.5 GHz or better. You need 8 GB of RAM and you need a graphics card. So if you want to play BeamNG Drive, you'll need 20 Great British Pounds. But if you want to play Car Crushers 2, it's absolutely free. Car Crushers 2 is a great multiplayer game. I play it with Noob123457 and Danny Gas. I've never played multiplayer on BeamNG Drive because I don't know anyone who has it. So how the FPS test works is, I've got a Roblox FPS unlocker on, so I'm currently getting roughly about 80 frames per second. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn every single graphic down and see how much that increases. Currently, when you choose a car, you're getting about 200 FPS. Oh, this looks terrible. It's fine though, it's fine. So some people, my Intel Celeron likes it like this. Right, so Car Crushers 2, I'll roughly say it gets about 170 FPS. That's roughly. Right now, onto BeamNG Drive. So moving on to BeamNG Drive, with the settings on high, we are currently getting roughly about 60 frames per second now. But with the graphics on the lowest settings, we are currently getting about roughly the same FPS. So Car Crushers 2 wins this round. So Car Crushers 2 comes with over 240 unlockable cars, but BeamNG Drive only have 26. Right, so BeamNG Drive has more upgrades than Car Crushers 2. For example, on this car you can change the engine, you can give it a heavy duty long block, and you can just put a normal ECU in. Also, except from the engine upgrades on BeamNG Drive, you can also do, like, for example, the back window. You can even get rid of the fuel tank. But in Car Crushers 2, you can't really do much to upgrade your car. For example, if you go into the performance, you can upgrade the ECU and the engine pistons, but you can't put a bigger engine in there. I'd rather that, so then you can see this Honda Civic go like 500 miles per hour down the motorway.